My name is Christina Barlan, and I represent Team GD Jiu-Jitsu under Gustavo Dantas. I am a third-degree blue belt under Gustavo Dantas, although I was originally promoted by Cesar Gracie back in California. I started off with Muay Thai about 3.5 years ago, and then didn't really take too much to Jiu-Jitsu. The first time it was shown to me, I didn't really care for it, for the no-gi. A year later, though, someone put a gi on me, and I tried it, and I loved it. Instantly fell in love, and so I've been training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for about 2.5 years now. The Jiu-Jitsu scene here in Arizona is, it's definitely a lot different than California, from the Bay Area where I'm from. I just think people don't have as many tournaments to go to, so when you have the tournaments that happen here, people definitely come in and they're excited and they train really hard to compete at these tournaments. In California, I think definitely we're a little spoiled. We get a lot of tournaments all over the state, whether it's in southern or even northern, and didn't have any idea what kind of quality tournaments could be out there until I came here to Arizona. I mean, pretty much just like the IBJJF, like the Pan Ams, the Worlds. So Jiu-Jitsu here in Arizona is just awesome. I'm hoping that in the future I can start teaching, and I want to have my own school. Definitely a big goal is I want to have a really strong girls Jiu-Jitsu team. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is something I definitely fell in love with, and I just want to spread that out to other girls that are there. Any girls who have ever had any curiosities about it, I just want to spread it out, and I want more girls training. So hopefully one day I can have my own school, my own girls team, my own students. And along the way, I want to somehow get that, black belt world champion. I want to get that. So hopefully in the future, if I work hard, I can get that. My favorite weapon when it comes to competing is definitely my guard game. Definitely being a girl and being very flexible is a very valuable asset to me. It pretty much gives me limitless options. I can go upside down, I can use my spider, my open, half guard, X, upside down, whatever, whatever it is. I love guard game, and one of those things is that's on my resume. It's just I want to be a really memorable, explosive guard player. Just someone where I come to a tournament and people are like, oh man, that girl's guard game is really, really vicious. I don't want to get inside her guard. Like, I want people afraid of my guard game. So hopefully that's what I've been doing, and it gets to have that reputation in the future. Definitely would love to thank Many Weapons for helping me out, and especially when I went to Abu Dhabi, the trials in California. Got to thank Many Weapons for that. Agro Fightwear, CrossFit, for helping me train to get ready for these tournaments. Definitely the conditioning is huge, so CrossFit Southwest has been a huge part in that. And GD Jiu-Jitsu Events for actually sponsoring me this year, because on the team points I placed, so I get to go in and for free this year, so it definitely does help out, so I don't have to pay for competing. Competing in Hawaii was definitely a really different experience. I mean, the humidity was just off the roof, off the charts, and it was a Naga event, so there's just hundreds and hundreds of competitors, just everybody there. I competed in both the no-gi and the gi division. In the no-gi it was the absolute, so I went against girls who were 20, 30 pounds bigger than me, and I placed third. And then in the blue belt, I think the feather or lightweight division, whichever it was, I placed first in my division. Tough girls out there, definitely tough. They're really hungry, real scrappy girls, so I definitely would like to go back to Hawaii and try it and have a repeat performance. At the 5th Arizona International Open, I won both my weight division and the open weight class. Felt really good. Actually, one of the girls I went against my very first match 1 year ago at the 4th Arizona Open, my very first time competing as a blue belt was against this girl, and I was, upset because I lost against her, my first time competing. And so this year at the 5th Arizona Open, she showed up, and I was like, oh man, I want to get her. I want to get my redemption back. So I was real happy. I was able to submit her with a reverse triangle. And then my second match, I got a girl coming in all the way from San Diego, and so definitely she was a good match too. But same thing, reverse triangle. And then when I got to the open weight, just only one match against a girl who's in the middleweight division, so real tough. She's real strong, but I just had to be real tight with her and play my game, not giving any space, and 11-0, so real happy about that, 2 gold medals.
How can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at KB Jiu-Jitsu. or you can find me on MySpace as Tina B. Those are best ways, or if you want to send me an email, you can go to Christina@gdjujitsu.com.